A concoction of fantasy, folk stories and horror seems to be the flavor of the season, and director Vi Anand, who specializes in high-concept films, seems to have gotten the memo. Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching NotATollyReview. My name is HridayRanjan. This week's movie is Ooru Peru Bhairavakona. The film is written and directed by Vi Anand and stars Sundeep Kishan, Varsha Bollamma, Kavya, Thapar, among others. Sundeep Kishan plays Basava, who is a stunt double in the film industry. He steals jewelry from a wedding and runs away spectacularly and is joined by his friend Harsha. On the way, they find a girl who is in an accident and decide to take her along with them for treatment. Director Vi Anand adopts a non-linear storyline that aims to marry horror, comedy and fantasy into one film. But let's come back to that later. It's an ambitious attempt and you get his vision as the film seems to be sailing smoothly because it has enough to offer in the beginning. There are surprises, gags and spookiness. This is primarily due to the technical crew. Camera person Raj Thota, who shot films like Arjun Reddy and Ismat Shankar, has a flair for large, beautiful canvases. In fact, now that I think of it, we have some of the best cinematographers working here because every week, every film is shot well. Then there is music director Shekhar Chandra and the Jasprit Bumrah of our industry, Vennela Kishore. So far, so good. It is when the story goes into the past and delves into the love story that things begin to become stale. The writer removes all shocks and surprises, instead asking us to suddenly switch gears and invest in a love story. The film follows the template of a twist in the past, and the twist is quite basic because that completely upends the things that you watched in the first half. If the events in the second half were all true and the characters already knew it, then why were the characters acting surprised in the first half? It's the kind of writing that insults the intelligence of the viewer. And you end up losing patience in the film. But part of the detached feeling that you get while watching this movie is because you are connected to absolutely nobody in the film. The film lacks an emotional core and you have no reason to understand why the characters in the film behave in the way that they do. Sundeep Kishan, Varsha Bollamma and Harsha are competent in their roles, but the film is let down by the lackluster writing in the second half. Editor Chhota K. Prasad's snazzy cuts try their best, but it feels like the pizza has already gone cold. Remember what I said about the director trying to marry three different genres? Well, you know how marriages with three people involved end up. The memories of the first half seem like nostalgic fun moments in the second half. And apart from a few scenes that work, the film is neither horrific enough, nor fantastical enough, nor funny enough. Which is kind of a little sad because the film doesn't fall short of ambition. It seems like a Disney movie, which has some jokes and some fantasy. But one gets the feeling that the film needed a tighter script and, may I dare say, more writers. Thank you so much for watching a review of the movie. If you haven't done it yet, please remember, like every week, to subscribe to Film Companion South on YouTube. I mean, don't subscribe every week, then you'll be unsubscribing and subscribing. If you have done it, thank you so much. If you haven't, do it now. Thank you.